Alright, so today I'll be demonstrating myself some more types of speed, agility, and power exercises that you can be doing at home. My training buddy was not able to attend as planned, so as I go through each workout, I'll be explaining how to approach each one, technique to look out for, and then how to progress each exercise once you go back to the gym. I'll be breaking this workout up into 3 videos to make sure I can upload them to YouTube because me and Zoom are still not getting along. So for the first video, I'm going to do 3 different power exercises. Normally I would do a lower and upper body stretch and a bike warm up first, but the athlete can do whatever they like for that aspect. So the first exercise I'm going to be doing is sumo squat pulses. Then I'm going to do some squat jumps, then single leg squats with, normally you could use a box, but I'm just going to do them standing today. I'm going to stay at around that 3x10 sets and reps aspect, but again, for power, normally you would do a lower amount because you should be using like a lot of weight, but right now we're just going to work on that hypertrophy aspect instead. So first, for the sumo squat pulses, we're going to do 3x10. So when doing these, let's do that. So when doing these, actually from the front and then from the back. So we're gonna have a wider stance and our toes are gonna point outward. We're gonna come down here, we're gonna pulse up slightly, then come back up. So we're gonna do 9 more. There we go. So one thing to really look for, especially from the side when we are doing these, is going to be making sure that our toes are facing outwards and our knee is staying along that foot line. We don't want it to curve because that can have a risk of injury at our knees. But then we also want to make sure how far our lower leg is bending, that our upper body is also matching that same angle. So when we go down, this angle should be matching this right here. Okay? So we're gonna do another set. Here we go. All right. So this is more of a power-based exercise based for the quads. You might feel it in glutes and hamstring also with those pulses. But essentially what we're doing is just trying to activate those muscles and build up the endurance once we can do those power exercises once again. All right. So we're gonna do one more set. I'll be doing that facing the front. We'll move on to our next exercise. All right. So good ways to progress that exercise would be obviously adding weight for a barbell if you can. Next way you could progress it is be holding it down in those pulses for a longer amount of time, creating a wider stance if you need to be. But yeah, just making sure that technique is really good is what's really, really important. All right, so for the next exercise we're going to do is going to be squat jumps. I did these with my client earlier this week too, but that's an exercise that I really enjoy just because, again, lower body power is where we really want to generate from. And I think these are a good one to really get those muscles moving in that aspect. So again, we're going to do 3 by 10. We're just going to get right into it. And same thing, we really want to be looking out for that back and lower leg angle matching, and then also that fluidity going up and down each time. We don't want pauses, and we always want to land with bent legs to make sure that we're not increasing that force in our knees when we land. So first I'll do the side, and then, or face the front first to show you. So squat jumps by 3 by 10. So for this one, we're gonna have, instead of that wide base that we did with our last exercise, we're gonna have a more neutral. So feet should be about shoulder width apart. So here we go. Another big thing with this one, because we don't have that wide set stance anymore, is making sure that when we're landing, when we jump, we're not bringing our knees in like this. We want them to stay over that lower leg and ankle. So if you do this, it's really putting a lot of force and tension on our MCL and our ACL, and can really affect that knee complex. But what you want to do to fix that is really work on quad and hamstring strengthening, which these are also good exercises for. So I'll do the second set. I'll be facing the side. Okay. All right, last set of the squat jumps, 3 by 10. Ooh, that right there was a bad landing. Don't do that. All right, and during this rest, I will explain the next exercise I'll be doing. So there's single leg squats with a box, but of course, because my athlete wasn't able to make it, and I had to do a change of location, I don't have a box anymore. So I'll be just demonstrating single leg squats without a box. No, I'm not very good at these, and I know it's something I need to work on. So just be aware of that as I'm doing the exercise. So the biggest thing here again is to really look for again that valgus in the knee, making sure that we're not going in or out. And then the way we can progress these is, like today, I'm probably going to be doing the easiest form of it, just because I'm not going to be going down like very far at all. So it's going to be pretty easy for us. But at the gym where there's like more boxes, you will progress by using like you'll use a taller box and you'll get shorter and shorter. And then eventually you can work up to pistol squats, which are pretty much single leg squats, like all the way down to the ground. And to really get good at those, you can use a TRX band, which most gyms have, or just any like type of resistance band that you can hook onto a bar to help stabilize yourself as you practice them. So for these single leg squats, I'm just gonna be doing 3 by 5, but 5 on each side. So like I said, I know these aren't gonna be very good, so just bear with me because I know I'm bad at them, but the only way to get better is to get to practice. So first, we'll just be facing the front here. You're just gonna have one leg up, and you're going to bend this leg as far down as you can. I'm going here and up. Again, watch out for that valgus. 3, 4, 5. Okay. I know I'm not good at these. All right, now to the other side. The main thing you want to focus on is just trying to balance and stabilize that leg, keeping your hips in line. All right. So the next one I will be facing the side for. So I'll this leg up for you. Okay. Go. Okay. Next set. This last time I'm just going to face the front again. Last one. I'm sure, as you can see, I am very wobbly and very unstable when doing them. I know it's something I need to practice on. And then what was I gonna say? It's definitely something I need to practice on, but the main reason I don't think I can get down that bar when I try to do them is because of a very tight posterior complex. So like my calves are super tight, my hamstrings are always super tight, so that creates a lot of difficulties for me. But that's where the stretching foam rolling comes in, which I try to do as much as I can, but I know it's something I need to get better about. Okay, so the next video we are going to be focusing on is some core exercises. So we'll do that next.